I'm Jocelyn Dulanie, and I'm the Graduate Assistant for Fraternity and Sorority Life.
At Quinnipiac, there's no Greek housing. So can you explain to me why that is, or any knowledge thereof?
Yep, so my sophomore year, they actually sent out a survey, which I received and filled out, and it asked about Greek housing and whether we were interested in it, and they gave us a bunch of different options. So having townhouses for Greeks, having certain areas of Crescent for Greeks, having just Greek officers living on campus. And I filled out the results. I was kind of on the fence about it, but from my understanding is the results of the survey was that our community did not want the Greek housing, so it never went forward with that. I think our system is great without Greek housing, and it works pretty efficiently, so that's the reason why I believe they studied it a few semesters ago. So,
Has there been any discussion while you've been working here about the possibility of Greek housing down the road?
there has not been. I've only been working here for a few months, but that has not been a discussion brought up because they just did the survey in the past few years.
Okay, and can you tell me like the limit, like what sororities and fraternities are allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do because they don't have a house?
It's university policy either way, so each individual chapter has their own set of rules from their national headquarters, and they also have to abide by all of university policy, whether or not they live on or off campus. So there are rules that the organizations have to follow through the student center, which every single organization has to follow, not just fraternities and sororities. And same with residential life. If you live on campus, you have to follow certain rules. If you live in Quinnipiac University housing, you have to follow the residential life rules. And because you're a student at Quinnipiac, Quinnipiac can abide you by all rules, whether or not you live in undergraduate or graduate housing.
So what is your opinion of people that say, well, Greek life here is just a club compared to other universities where it's not just a club?
I think here it's really not just a club. It's so much more than that. It's joining something so much bigger than yourself. When you join a fraternity or sorority here, you're joining something that lasts a lifetime. It's so much bigger than you. There's national opportunities. You can apply to be a leadership consultant. You have connections with sisters from all over the country and people who are way older than you, and it dates back all the way till the 1800s. Clubs too, I believe that you can get the same experience through a club or an organization if you're willing to put forth the energy and the time. I know I was very involved in SPB when I was an undergraduate, and I made really close friends through that organization that I love just as much as my sisters. So it is very similar to a club, but the difference is that you are joining something that is so much bigger than yourself that you will be connected to for the rest of your life.